You see him?
You set me up again.
I didn't set you up on the first one. I had no idea.
It's happening. Don't worry.
control everything, including my mother. My mother was the most profitable thing walking in those days. No matter how tough times were, people would save up to see her perform. Some believed that merely the sight of her would rid them of their sorrows. Others believed she was an angel that had fallen from heaven. But all believed in the magic that was her voice. The government enslaved my mother, and many of the other most talented performers they could get their hands on, for what would be a permanent residency. My mother and the rest of the talent were forced to rehearse and perform shows for the government's profit, and when they weren't rehearsing or performing, they were locked away where no one could hear from them. The public had no idea. They were just happy to see the show. In tough times, people value their entertainment even more. The government knew that. This variety show that was put together was run like a circus. The performers were the animals, and the state cracked the whip as the ringleader. Someone once said, change is good. That's not always true. One thing would never change: the power of my mother's voice. Whenever she would see someone in danger, she would sing, and her voice alone would save them. It was as though the sound of her voice made the fears that motivated your angers escape the body, and raised your spirits to an altitude rarely reached. We were all safe in this disastrous circus as long as my mother was around, and she made sure her presence was known. That is until a new director joined the circus, Diable. Once he joined the scene, my mother was never seen again, without explanation. Things began to change. One major change was the addition of Chapa, a duo that not only dominated on the stage, but off as well.
Yours, yours.